Welcome everyone. Welcome to this week's healing meditation. This week is the week beginning Monday the 17th of October. I'm recording this on Saturday the 22nd of October, and I'll explain the significance of today's energy and how it matches up and is contributes to but is resonant with the energy of the whole for this week. Now, of course, anytime you come to this meditation is perfect for you. It's just that it supports the message, the angel message of the week that came through for this week. And that was a message channeled by me from the Council of Light, as well as the Keepers of the Keys, who are a group of 12 healing angels of the Libraries of Light. And the Akashic Records are one of these libraries. And the message to this week was all about the consciousness of love and how we are moving into and through the consciousness of love collectively as well as personally. And this week is very much all about that. So it's like a microcosm of the macro journey that we are moving through. And so I felt a really beautiful week to be bringing through a healing meditation. And while last week was a much more challenging week with the full moon in Aries that hit our Chiron wounding, so if things came up for you last week, that was kind of by design. I know it certainly brought things up for me, none of us escape, but now we're moving into this beautiful energy of love and we're connecting into the planet of Venus. Today is the Venus Cazimi. Basically, it's when the sun and the planet Venus are conjunct and are close together in the sky. And so this is now occurring as Venus is moving through the house of Libra, and because Venus rules Libra, there's extra yumminess about Venus and Libra is all about love, beauty, also about justice and truth. If you look at the scales of Libra are about truth and justice. And I love the Libran energy, and I know I'm personally biased. Not only do I have my sun in Libra, my midheavens in Libra, and I've got 4 other planets in Libra. So I really am very familiar, I'm at home with that Libran energy. So the crystal of the week that came through is this beautiful Rose Quartz Angel. Now, she is not only a temple piece, and what I mean by a temple piece, in contributing energetically to the Temple of Blue Volcano, but she's also the guardian of the Temple of Blue Volcano. So there are 2 of them. Of course, her and a magnificent pyrite, octahedral pyrite with quartz, and she brings in through that beautiful divine feminine energy, the energy of love, the divine love. She anchors that into the temple space that I'm working through energetically, and the pyrite anchors in that masculine energy. So it's like love and light. This is what they're bringing through. So divine love, divine light. And she is, of course, a perfect complement to not only the message of the week, but also the energies of the week and the fact that we're moving through the consciousness of love. If you haven't read that message, I highly recommend you do. It's on Facebook and Instagram. It was a beautiful message. It was, what they shared was that if we could know and feel the energy of love that was surrounding us, we would weep with joy. And I know that there are many times that we feel this love, but sometimes we just we get over those moments. We have to go through, the rest of the day, the rest of our lives. We get busy and we kind of put it to the side. And they're talking about us not just experiencing those moments, but embodying that energy. That's ultimately what our spiritual journey is all about. So to embody that consciousness of love, and it's what some people would call 5D consciousness, but the keepers in the council, they talk about the consciousness of love as being more descriptive of what 5D consciousness is. So if we have a more sort of distinct and concrete and more grounded knowing of what love is and how how it feels in our body, how we can be and relate to each other and in the world as well. So it's not just about our personal energies, it's about how that looks like in the world. So this being what our spiritual journey is all about and what we are moving through this week is highly supportive of that. And so the meditation today will also be supportive of that energy as we connect into it. And recording this on the day of that Venus Cazimi is just a way of highlighting that energy, connecting into that love energy and how expansive that energy is. So this energy, while I'm recording in the morning, will continue throughout the day and stay until Venus moves into Scorpio, either tomorrow or the day after. So I'm just feeling the energies of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in the Keepers of the Keys, and of course they'll be working with the Council of Light and Aria Mind Divine Collective as they do and bring through a Symphony of Light. But let me call them in. Welcome, dear ones. We wish to share with you a brief message before we move into the meditation. As Vicky has said, everything that she has said is true and is reflective of our message, and yet we wish to share more. Let us say that while this is being recorded on this day, it is capturing the energy of this day. So at any time you move through this meditation, you come to this meditation, you will be able to access the energy of this meditation and of our message. Now, that being said, what we wish to say about the consciousness of love, because even with the description of the consciousness of love, there may be some misunderstandings. We look at love in the broadest sense. There's a reason why truth and justice is part of the house of Libra. For if you can understand the energies of a mother who protects her children, you know that the mother will go to extreme lengths to protect that child. So as the energy of love is heightened on this day, so will matters of justice be heightened on this day. So will matters of truth be heightened on this day. And as you move through the consciousness of love in the broader perspective, in the broader sense, so is this the case also. This is why this is rising in the consciousness at the moment. We are here to implore you not to ignore the plights of others. While you tend to your own energy, of course, it is also about knowing that in the broader sense, where you can build community with others, in the broader sense, you're actually building community across your whole human collective. When you understand this fully, the consciousness of love, you know that that person over there, even if you do not know them, even if you perceive them to be your enemy, they are your mirror, they are your brother or sister, they are part of the same consciousness streaming through you. In other words, if they are not loving, it is not a reflection of the truth of who they are. Just as if you are not loving, it is not reflective of the truth of who you are. And this is the essence of the message of this week. For you to move through the consciousness of love, you must let go of anything that is not love. So notice how that then fits in with issues of truth and justice coming to the surface, because it is revealing to you personally as well as within the collective what is not love, or that needs to be come up, to be released, to be healed. Now, as we also said this week in another message, one of the daily messages, we do not blame anyone. For where can you pinpoint the origin of pain upon the planet within the human experience? You cannot. It is part of that separation from source that is the human experience. And so instead of understanding that this person is to blame or this person is to blame, do not blame, even though you may hold people responsible for their behavior. There's a very different energy to the blaming and to the holding of responsibility. All must be accountable, even though ultimately all will be forgiven. And even if you cannot forgive, it does not matter, dear ones. The forgiveness is already made. It is already done. Forget about forgiveness unless you are called to it. Forgiveness is about freedom for you and letting go of the energy from within you. This is a big topic, and is one that we will speak more about because it is most misunderstood. We are not here to preach it for you. In the moment where you are seeing an injustice, that is not the time for forgiveness, but it's not the time for blame either. It is the time for holding the accountability of responsibility for behaviors and actions. It's time for protection and those human boundaries that are oh so important. And what we would say is that it is not loving to turn a blind eye to injustice. It is not loving to allow an oppressor to continue to oppress or an abuser to continue to abuse. It is not loving to yourselves to continue to subject yourselves to these experiences. And let us be clear on that. We are not making you responsible for what you have experienced. We are saying that you now have another choice. And choices may be difficult and it may not be easy, but there is another choice in how you will respond, in what actions you would take, and how you move through into the consciousness of love by letting go of all that is not love within you. And let us say, all that is not love within you is not the true essence of you. It is not the true nature of you. Your true self is love. You are love. Anything that is not love within you is because of experiences that were not loving that you held in your body. Those memory imprints, those energetic imprints, how your body changed and responded to those experiences that were unloving. That is what you are releasing. That is what you are healing, so that you can, in healing, become whole again. In becoming whole again, you then are able to fully express your true self, your authentic self, and your true self is love. This is the healing and spiritual journey. This is what you are upon. And so without further ado, we will move into the meditation. But we wish to express this to you because it is a matter of confusion when you understand the wonders of love, the beauties of love, the joy of love, and what a contrast that may place with matters of justice and truth. So while we wish to illuminate that for you, now we can move into the energetic support in the healing meditation for you. And so we shall begin. When we call in the higher selves of all who come to this meditation, in the eternal moment of now. as we connect with you, with your higher selves and with your divine collectives, all of divine love and divine light. As we gather a symphony of light with Aria, Vicky's divine collective, and Araya, her higher self, together with the councils of light. The archangels and the angelic realms, Melchizedek and the order of Melchizedek, and the crested beings of light. Father, Mother, God, Divine Sophia, as we connect into the great central source, the great central sun, the great white rose, and bring through a pillar of light to you and through the Temple of Blue Volcano, moving through your bodies and through your energy fields. Allowing it to move through you. Allowing it time to flow down. Connecting into the crystalline grids, through the lower chakras, and into the heart of Gaia. As this pillar of light flows back up in an ever-continuing circulation of light, filling your bodies and filling your energy fields, moving through the upper chakras as well as the lower ones, and expanding outwards to the outer edges of your energy fields. Forming the sacred vessel and container for this energy to flow through for you. Allow it, feel it, as we bring through the consciousness of love, and the pink ray of light. And so we bring through, as we connect with the Rose Quartz Angel and her divine consciousness, and bring her consciousness to you and through you, surrounding and enveloping you and filling you up from the inside out. Moving where she needs to move, doing what she needs to do in your best and highest good. Surrounding you with this love and surrounding you with healing. As Archangel Raphael brings through the emerald ray and his heart energy, connecting into your hearts, including the back of the heart, and allowing the energy of love to wash over you and through you. Opening your cells, the cells of your body, to receive this energy of love. Connecting into your multidimensional DNA. Continue to allow it to wash over you and through you. Filling you up with love. Dear ones, fill yourselves up with love before you engage with the world. If you are depleted, stay with this energy and allow it to fill you up. As we have this whole symphony of light, the Council of Light, the Ascended Masters, the Christed beings of light, the angelic realms, Father, Mother, God, all surrounding you and radiating their love to you and through you. Anchored and amplified by the Rose Quartz Angel. Know this energy of love. Feel this energy of love. Become intimate with this energy of love. Allow yourselves to be vulnerable within it. To feel safe within it, to wrap yourselves up in it, to fill your hearts with it, to flow with it. Allow yourselves to drink in this elixir of love, for they may have been thirsty. If denied the energy of love, and if they have held the memories and the imprints of that which has not been love within you. Know, dear ones, as you're filling up with this love, there may be some aspects, some memories, some imprints that are not love rising to the surface. Only that which is in your best and highest good and you're ready to release. And what we do, all of us, is surround this too with love and fill it with love and return it to love. An alchemical process that demonstrates love is the grandest power, the highest truth, the deepest wisdom. And the scales of truth and justice balance when your heart is as light as a tail feather. When you release all the barriers to love and become a conduit of love. You may then know that you truly are moving through the consciousness of love. And so now, even as you are filling up with love, we send this love throughout the collective, throughout the planet, to all places of strife and conflict, areas of oppression and abuse. In other words, anywhere that is not love within the human collective, upon the planet, and in the physical experience as human beings. We will continue to be doing this beyond this meditation, dear ones. We will surround the planet with a consciousness of love, and each may receive it according to their own higher will and free will choices. As we hold the energetic space for the broader human collective to move into the consciousness of love and anchor this energy into the crystalline grids, to the energy matrices of the earth, and into the heart of Gaia. Even as we anchor it into your hearts, dear ones. And in your hearts is planted a seed of this truth, of this love, and of this experience. They may continue to germinate and grow. So your heart may become like a garden that will replenish you, and in time may also replenish others who are in your presence. For as each individual comes into the consciousness of love, you hold the consciousness of love for all. As you heal the wound of separation, you move into the unity consciousness of love, where you know all to be part of your own community. All is a reflection of you. And in your own ways, here to heal that which is within you, so that which is without may also heal. And so we welcome you, dear ones, into this consciousness of love. attune to it, entrain to it, embody it. This is what you are here to do. And so as we energetically seal this energy of this meditation, we remind you, dear ones, that love is the truth of who you are. And so it is. Energy is still moving through strongly. So if you wish, take a few moments to sit and allow yourselves to integrate the energy that has come through. Be with the energy that has come through. And perhaps contemplate and reflect upon the energy that has come through and the messages that came through with it. If you wish to share or ask questions about what came through, please contact me. I wish you many blessings on this day and every day. A reminder to drink lots of water. And from my heart to yours, we all send you much love.